Jack is a programmer who dreams of changing the world. He has worked for a top tech company for several years. Whenever he spends time as a campus recruiter, he hears youngsters talking about their dreams. But when he looks for a true geek like him, he can't find anyone that fits the bill. Another perfect morning, Jack thinks. If you want to be a geek, you need to dress like one at first. Cosplaying as an insurance salesman from time to time is okay, but going into work dressed like that would just be asking for ridicule. Perfect. Jack often feels pity for people who have to get up early to catch the metro. Since his company follows a flexible schedule, he can go out when fewer people are on the subway. Every morning on the Hillcrest Metro line, the trains are filled with bracing stench of wild programmers. But Jack knows he's different from the rest. Is there any other reason to live than to change the world? He has the same thought as Steve Jobs. But how to change? He's not sure. That's okay, he thinks. He's still young, and time is on his side. His current plan is to gain experience at a big company and gather the strength to change the world in the future. Jack doesn't like the company he works for very much. Even though the company pays for his talent, they can never buy his heart. If I were the boss, I'd just earn money and grow my company without being evil like this. Jack is happy that he chose to become a programmer, because as long as he's in front of a computer, he feels like he has the power to change the whole world. There are two types of people in the world, those that understand binary and those that don't. As a die-hard geek, Jack hates to use IDEs like Visual Studio and Vim. Just a crutch, a beginner's toy. A real expert can create the most brilliant codes with nothing but a plain text editor like Notebook. when you come right down to it, Jack's job is pretty simple. All he needs to do is type O's and 1s in the right order. Even if he encounters an unsolvable bug, he could just leave a comment and let someone else take care of it. Such a huge company. Jack thinks that most people are totally wasting their time here. Barely anyone here truly loves technology, shares his belief in the potential for progress, or hopes to change the world. With that lonely thought in mind, he keeps typing O's and 1s. While eating lunch in the cafeteria, Jack sometimes meets up with Charles. He's one of the few guys at the company that Jack has anything in common with. The caf food has been awful lately. Totally. The logistics department has lost their minds. Speaking of which, our new product manager is a real dumbass. You can say that again. Her requirements are ridiculous. I wonder why they even recruited her. As far as I'm concerned, everyone in HR is a dumbass. I read in Steve Jobs' biography that the kind of people a company hires is determined by the founder's genes. I think our boss is also a spectacular dumbass that will drive this company into the ground. I think our boss can bear those dumbasses for such a long time? No doubt he's a dumbass too. I think Java is the most practical programming language. We should use Java in our new project. After lunch, Jack goes back to his desk and returns to his world of O's and 1s again. In the real world, there are too many things we can't control. Like the people who leave you, like the dreams you chase while you're young. But in the binary world, Jack feels like a wise and powerful emperor. No one can control me, and nothing can stop me. From the depths of the sea to the ends of the earth, I go wherever I please. Maybe this is what they mean by free as the air, Jack thinks. Sometimes when Jack is tired, he wonders if it's much too early to start working on his dream. But I'm already doing much better than my workmates that just waste their time. At least deep in my heart, I'll never give up the dream to change the world. Jack is a programmer who dreams of changing the world.